What's up, y'all? Hold on 1 second.
So, a black Captain America, huh?
Damn right. We built this country. Bled for it. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me I can't fight for it. Not after what everybody before me went through.
Yes, there we go, guys. There we go. There we go. What is going on? Hello, 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 hello. How are you all doing out there? Before I get all excited, let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. But guys, let me know if I'm crisp. Let me know if I am clear. And welcome to another edition, another episode of Just My Opinion Reviews Superhero Comic Book Smashdown Edition, where we talk nothing but comic book news and superhero news. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys had a great Sunday today. I was trying to start at 6 o'clock, but got held up. So I really do appreciate you guys' patience. But I will make sure that, next week, 6 p.m. or 6:30. I've been trying to do 6 o'clock. I will be here. Hopefully you guys had a great day today. Hopefully it was a nice, relaxing Sunday fun day or whatever you had to do today. Hopefully you are chilling right now. You at home, you in bed, you on the couch, you on the balcony, you in the bathtub with the bubble baths and all of that with the candles lit. Maybe you on the beach somewhere. Maybe you on the roof. I don't know. Maybe you're at work. Wherever you are, hopefully you can enjoy this show and all of this goodness that I want to give to you guys. Hopefully your house is clean as well as your butt. Hopefully your dishes is washed and you got all of your grocery shopping done and everything is put away. Hopefully you got your snacks, you got your burgers, your pizzas, your wings, your fries, your popcorn, all of that, whatever libations you got going on. Hopefully you have it and you are ready to enjoy all of this goodness over here. I see that we have 31 people watching right now. And so if I can get 31 thumbs up, I would really, really, really appreciate it. And let me just go ahead and just start shouting out you lovely people in the chat right now that I do appreciate. First, we got Soto. What's going on? You was early. What's up, BAV Jam fam? What's shaking? Not much, man. You tell me. Thank you for being here. Cordell Adams, am I early? Yes, you are, Cordell. Yes, you are. Thank you. Actually, I'm late, but thank you for being here. Anakin, not Vader. What's up, everyone? How you doing, Anakin? How are you doing? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Almost stumbled over my words. Mama Avery in the building. Phyllis Avery, what's going on, Mom? How are you doing? Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna call you after this too. But thank you so much for being here. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. What's going on? Metal X. Yo, what's up? Eman said, y'all need to get together and do a Spider-Verse breakdown. Just passing on the message. I heard him say that. And it's funny. I reached out to the brother. We was on try to link up yesterday, but he's traveling right now. And so he was not able to. And so we're gonna try to get it together. We're gonna try to align all the moons and stars and all that to get together. I would love so. I'm trying to, I don't know, but we'll see, because I have a lot of stuff to talk about that movie myself. I would need to see it again though. But I happen to be off tomorrow and Tuesday, so maybe I will. But pass the message back to him. Pass the message back to him. Corda, thank you for being here, Middle X. Corda Adams, good going on, good brother. What's going on? How you doing, Corda Adams? How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Mara Sharice in the building. What's going on, Mara? OG moderator in the building. Ma'am, thank you so much. Couldn't do it without you. I couldn't do it without you. We also have Charlie Miller in the building. Connecticut checking in. What's going on, Charlie? What's good? What's good? Thank you for being here. Guy McLeod in the building. Good Sunday. Good people. How you doing? Sam, what's going on? Good evening, B. Avery and fam. And thank you for being here. And Neris 21. What's up, chat? What I missed? Not much, man. You just not here. I feel like I didn't see you in a minute, Neris. I don't know. I feel like we need to have some type of family reunion or something, man. But thank you so much for being here, Neris. I really do appreciate it. But yes, guys, we got 30 people watching right now. Let me see how many thumbs up do I have. We got 15. That's all right. If I can get 15 more, that would be freaking fantastic. Oh no, we got 30. Okay, we got 30. I like that. I like it. I like it. And also, Mara, I'm getting a notification. Mara Sharice up here sharing the stream on Twitter and all that good stuff. So this is wonderful. You know, everything is starting out great. We got some super chats starting out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Sims, for the $10. I really appreciate it.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay.
Thank you so much, Sims. I really do appreciate the $10. Almost forgot just a little support and thanks. I really do appreciate it, Sims. I really, really do. I really do. And thank you for that. And also, Mara Sharice, thank you so much for the thumbs up as well. You see something real quick. I just have to do this because the person is so good to me. Let's see. Is this it right here? Okay. Y'all, Mara is amazing. I don't know. Hopefully she don't get mad at me for doing this, but we got to show this sister some love with her luxury. How do I want to say this? Let me get it right if I'm going to do it. Luxury night and sleepwear for the lovely woman out there. Check her out right here. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly, jmarit.com. I think I'm butchering it, but check out her collection. This is amazing. I have seen her grow this from inception, and she has all types of lovely products, and it's quite nice. You know, she'd be modeling this on Instagram. She has a number of models, all different shapes and sizes, and they just look great. Hold on, let me bring this down. Let me do it right. Let me do it right, y'all. Let me get myself out of that real quick, y'all. Hold on. Is there a way I can make this bigger? Let me hit F11, Shift F11. No, is that not going? Okay. Well, this is the best we can do. But look at this right here. Hold on. Let me take the banner away real quick. Let me take that away. Check out your girl Mara, the moderator, man, and what she got going on over here. This is wonderful. Just check her out. Show her some love. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure an anniversary is coming up of somebody that you like. Some a birthday, Christmas. Well, Christmas is Christmas, but just check it out right here. Just check it out. It's dopeness. I've gone through this a number of times, and I praise her every time I can. You know, she supports me, so I just want to support her as well. Also, I'm putting a link right now in the description, so y'all check out your girl Mara Sharice and her lovely, luxurious boutique collection of night and sleepwear. The ladies in there looking good. They're looking sexy and all of that. And so, yeah, if you know, just go ahead and hit that up right there. You cannot lose. You cannot lose. Mara, thank you so much, ma'am. You know, that's what's up. Of course. Okay, cool. Yeah, she packing candles or orders as she moderates. This woman is a multitasker. You know what I'm saying? So let's show some support for Mara. Thank you, Mara, for being here. Well, guys, let's go ahead and get this party started. I'm super duper excited. So again, I want to thank all of you so much for tuning in to the super duper superhero comic book Smash Down number 7. All dogs go to heaven. Everything that we're going to be discussing today will be in the description box below with their respective links, if for you to read at your own leisure. If you would like an audio only version of this broadcast, you can get it right here at buzzsprout.com. There is a link to this in the description box below. I am on all of these platforms right here: Apple Podcasts, Overcast, iHeartRadio, as well as SoundCloud as well. So if you're not into the video thing and you want to get your audio only version on, go ahead and do that. Since we're talking about superhero and comic book things, of course, guys, help me out. Go check out my non-spoiler review for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I would really appreciate that. Also, you know, a spoiler review is coming. It is pending. Hopefully we can get it done within the next week. I don't know if it should be pre-recorded or live, but we'll see. We'll see. If we do it live, you know, StreamYard does have a feature to where everybody that's a participant can stream it to their own platforms. And so that may be fun, but we'll have to see. Check it out. Also, check out my non-spoiler review for The Flash. Check it out. Check it out. I'm sure I really enjoyed the movie. I did say that the movie is overhyped, but it is still one of the better films in the DCEU. And so hopefully we will have a spoilers review for that as well. That comes out this coming Friday. So we're about 5 days. And this don't got nothing to do with comic book stuff, but I'm going to still promote it. Check out my Transformers Rise of the Beast review as well. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. It was one of the better Transformers movies. So guys, let's go ahead and get this party started. I was just talking about the Flash, and we're going to talk about him some more right now with Ezra Miller. Of course, this guy, or excuse me, they have been a menace to society for the past number of years with a whole Christmas long list of accusations and charges, and some, you know, they have been proven guilty. Some are still alleged, but everybody's like, okay, what this Flash movie coming out? Are they going to cancel the movie? Or are they going to still release it? Is Ezra Miller going to be part of the press? Are they not? What is going on? How are you going to market this movie? Okay, how are you going to promote it when the main titular star is going around terrorizing everybody? It's a good question. It's a fair question. But that is topic number one. And this is coming from Entertainment Tonight, or ET Canada. First topic of the day: Ezra Miller to just do one premiere appearance for The Flash, won't speak with the press. I actually reached out to one of my contacts with Warner Brothers, asking them, like, this was months ago, like I think like in March, like, hey, what's up with the Flash premiere? Can I get an invite? I haven't heard back, so I won't be going to that. I have seen the film, but they are trying to keep that as quiet as kept. But let's get into all the details with this right here. Ezra Miller is trying to keep out of the spotlight with superhero blockbuster The Flash about the hit theater. A variety reports that the star will be making just one public appearance at the film's LA premiere on June 12th. And that is tomorrow. Is that tomorrow? Yeah. June 12th is tomorrow. It will also be a low-profile appearance, with sources saying that Miller will be posing for photos but will not be speaking with the press. Ezra wants the movie to open and the conversation to be about the movie and not about Ezra. A source close to Miller told Variety they are focused, they are focused on their mental health and don't want it to be transactional. Interesting. A source also explained that the decision to just have one premiere only days before the film's theatrical release was made to keep the secret ending under wraps. Director Andy Muschietti, and stars Ben Affleck, Sasha Calle, and Michael Shannon will be on hand at the premiere as well. Miller has been the subject of much controversy, and we've already talked about that. Last summer, they sought treatment for a complex mental health issue, describing the preceding period as a time of intense crisis. So two things that I want to address. The first one, we'll save the elephant in the room for a second, but the first thing I want to talk about is to keep the secret ending under wraps. Now, I said in my review and in the title of my email, not my email, but the title of the video of my review, that is this movie overhyped? Now, them talking about secret endings and stuff like that, I have seen the movie one time, and there was a post-credit scene. Now, when we're in June right now, so I want to say either the end of March or the beginning of May, when they first showed this film at Comic-Con, not Comic-Con, but CinemaCon. There were a lot, everybody saw was like, you know, I enjoyed the film. This is not a finished version. There's some effects and some editing that's not done, but we got to see majority of it. I know that a lot of people there were saying that it was an abrupt ending and there was no post-credit scene. Also, towards the end of May, I want to say like May 22nd, there was a fan screening, and well, there was a fan screening all around the country. I actually forgot about that screening and I didn't make it, but I don't know if y'all know Chris from 3C Films. He's been on my channel like twice. He has like over 500,000 subscribers on his channel. Dude, he was YouTuber now, blown up past few years. He resides in Dallas with me. When I went to go see The Flash, I think it was last Monday or Tuesday, he was there as well. He didn't go to the CinemaCon screening, but he did go to the nationwide fan screenings the first time. And then when I went last week, he went to that as well. And we saw each other and we spoke. And right before it started, I was like, say, bro, they said that now there's going to be a post-credit scene at the end of this. And I asked him, I was like, was there a post-credit scene at the end of your screen that you saw a few weeks ago? He was like, nope, there was no post-credit scene at all. It just went to black and, you know, the credits hit and that was it. I was like, okay. So we was like, okay, cool. This is going to be the first time we see a post-credit scene. Now, I've also heard on the street, word on the street is word on the grapevine is that different screenings that they're giving different endings. Like, you know, this screening on this day gonna have this ending, and they chopping it up, changing it. And I've heard people, you know, bigger channels than me compare notes like, oh, I didn't see this, I saw this, and I didn't see that, I saw that. I'm gonna say this right here. I'm not gonna spoil it, but the post-credit scene that they showed me was nothing. I mean, it was a post-credit scene, but it was like, that's it. Or at least that's how I received it. I was like really disappointed. Like, man, how are they going to push the story forward? And I was just like, I was just so disappointed. To me, it was a pointless scene. Unless it went over my head, I was just like, why? It would have been better off if y'all didn't put anything right here. Now, that could have just been the version that I saw, and another version could have, you know, had all the nitty gritty and all that. But, you know, I was like, really? I waited all this time for this. And I had to go to the bathroom. And so I was kind of rushing, number one, and I was kind of rushing out of there. But I was like, wait a minute, let me ask Chris something. I was like, Chris, did I miss something? You know, what was that? You know, like, did that post-credit scene mean anything? And he was like, I don't know, man. I don't want to tell you what he said because it may spoil something, but I was disappointed, and I think it's fair to say that he kind of was too. And so I don't want to overhype it, guys. Like, maybe we will see another post-credit scene when the movie is out to the general public, but the one that I saw, it was nothing to get excited about. So y'all let me know what y'all think of that. Now, also in this article, you know, he's not going to be talking to anybody. That's cool. I understand that. I think that's best. I think that, you know, it's cool. You know, yeah, I saw best that they wanted to wait until a few days before the premiere. We'll see. But yeah, he's not, you know, and you know, they are focused on their mental health and don't want this to be transactional. I don't even know what that last part means. I think Ezra Miller I don't think he should be allowed to speak to the press, but I think he should possibly make a public comment, like a recording, and release it on social media. Like, hey guys, I know I've been acting the ass. I know I am. I know I've been tripping, but I'm sorry. Now, okay, I don't want him to say it like that verbatim. Be more professional, but you get to just what I'm saying. Like, I know I've been tripping, y'all, but I'm sorry. But even with that said, there was a lot of people that worked on this movie, and don't let my stupid behavior ruin all of their efforts. And so try to put this aside. Go see the movie. If you don't want me to be the Flash no more, cool. I think that would hurt. Then I think that would help rather than hurt. You know, what do you guys think about that? But this Ezra Miller, I'm finna say this dude, Ezra Miller will not be talking to the press. He will not. They will. I keep saying they will not be talking to the press. They're just gonna take some pictures and wave and keep it moving. And so, yeah, you guys let me know what you think about that. I think, you know, I don't know what else they could do. This is, you know, we'll see. We'll see. What's going on, everybody else? Ezra Miller equals the Riddler. That's what's up. The Big Auntie Energy Show was good. Tamika's Den, what's up? Let's see here. What else? What are y'all saying about this right here? Yes, this is expected and probably the right thing to do. You're probably right. You are probably right. Shaking my head, it's crazy how they're trying to protect him for things that he actually did. And for real, if he was black, this would be a completely different situation and that type of uncomfortable situation. You know, I'm not mad at you for feeling that way, Mother X, but I think we got to also remember this. The people that are over the studio now are not the same people over the studio that made the film. Remember, Warner, was it a Discovery, David Zaslav, he inherited this problem. You know, that Warner Brothers was doing horrible, and, you know, he bought the company, the whole company. And so all the execs and producers, for the most part, that put this movie together are no longer there. And then again, when you're inheriting a problem, you don't want to also inherit a $200 million debt. So I didn't mean to scream like that. Sorry. So it's like, okay, do we, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do either. Because you could come out and address it, but that could turn people off. Like, oh, he did all this, and that's going to cause people to do more research. And I don't want to promote it anyway. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But let's see here. What else are you guys saying? So after all of that, do you trust Warner Brothers when they say Batgirl was unreleasable? Yeah, I do. To be honest with you, I do. Thank you, Bud Love. Why have post-credit scenes if it doesn't tie into any? Right. I agree with that. I agree with that. So yeah, man, this is crazy right here. But yeah, Ezra Miller will not be talking to the press. Just gonna be taking pictures and waving and doing all that stuff right there. But sticking on the Flash, we're still gonna be talking about Ezra Miller a little bit. I'm just gonna change the background. This is interesting. Apparently, the Flash 2 script is already written and features returning characters. What the hell is going on? What do you guys think about this? But let's get into this right here. Is the script for the Flash 2 finished? A feature from Variety revealed that the studio already had a finished sequel script from David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick, who did Aquaman. The script reportedly features the return of Michael Keaton's Batman and Sasha Cal's Supergirl and guest starring roles. But whether or not the Flash sequel will actually happen in the new DC universe still seems to be up in the air. I personally don't think it will. The Flash movie sees the return of Ezra Miller as the DCEU's Scarlet Speedster, Barry Allen, who they first portrayed in BVS, Dawn of Justice, joining Miller and Kiersey Clemens as Iris West. Maribel Verdú as Norman Allen, Sasha Calle and Supergirl, and Ron Livingston as Harry Allen. They both join Keaton, and they're gonna be back. Worlds collide on the Flash when Barry uses superpowers to travel back in time in order to change the events of the past. And so, do y'all think that this sequel is going to come out? Do you think it should come out? And if it does come out, do you think Ezra Miller should be cast in the titular role? I think, hell, absolutely not. He should be cast. I know I spoke last week about Andy Muschietti talking about nobody can play the role better. I will also say this, and I said this in my review. I thought the first act of this movie was perfect. I was like, hell yes, the hype is real. But it started to, it wasn't, I just don't like the direction they went in the second act. Still one of the better. I just like Man of Steel and the Zack Snyder Justice League better. So yeah, we got this script that do y'all think it should come out? And I just knew sometimes news like this, it annoys me, the timing. Like I kind of think this should have came out after the movie came out. You know what I'm saying? So because you're leading people on. What if the movie comes out and everybody hates it? It sucks, so it bombs at the box office. Yeah, we already got script number 2. Like then you're gonna look silly or foolish. At least that's the way I look at it. Am I tripping? Y'all let me know. But apparently they have a script ready for part 2, and this is coming from superherohype.com. So y'all let me know with me. Nope, no more Ezra. I ain't mad at you. And do the sequel, just get rid of Ezra. I ain't mad at you. Agreed, it is very convenient, B. Avery. Thank you. Ram 17, what's good? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Can't stand Ezra. Not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. My only guess is they're still doing Ezra films, and maybe it's for that. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, guys, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. It's kind of crazy over here in Ezra Miller land, but we're gonna see how things play out. And let me grab this lovely super chat before we move on to the next topic from 60 Plus Reviews. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Yes! 9.99. Happy Sunday, JM Orwars. When can we expect the dynamic trio to review the new Miles Morales Spider-Man and Flash movies? I as soon as possible. I would love to do it. Let's what to say? I'll just say this. Elliot and Eman, if y'all are watching this, I am available at the earliest tomorrow night to record it, and I'm off tomorrow, and I'm off on Tuesday. If we can get it in then yeah. And the thing is, usually I would have a spoilers review by now. I always do for these comic book movies, but at the time I just had too much on my plate. I was just so happy to get my regular non-spoiler review out in time. But coming soon, guys. Coming soon. Marcel, who do we have to bully? We don't want to bully nobody, but yeah. I don't want to bully nobody. Even though we enjoy to do this as well, I try to respect people's time and energy because people tired and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so, Eman was doing his show today, and that's usually his days off. And so I know he probably sleep right now. Catching them Z's, but I'm okay. I say this. Well, you asked for the dynamic trio. If we don't link up, I'll at least do one by myself. But I'm confident. We'll get one too. We'll try our best. But I thank you for your patience, and it's flattering that a couple of people are asking for this. So because a few people are asking the DMs as well. So yes, but let's stop talking about the Flash, and let's talk about this news. Yes, we was talking about some DC, but now let's talk about Marvel. And I am so happy to hear this. This is so humbling. This gives me hope. I love people that be like, you know what? I made a mistake there. My bad. I didn't give you my best, but I can do better, or I will try to. That is what's up right there. Topic number 3 coming from Variety. Chris Hemsworth admits Thor 4 was too silly. Calls Scorsese and Tarantino's Marvel criticism super depressing. F them. Okay, we're not gonna put them on a pedestal, even though they're good, but still, whatever. I guess they're not a fan of me. That sounded so insecure, but maybe he's joking. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, but a lot of actors, actresses are insecure. We all have our insecurities, but anyway, let me stay on top. I don't want to go on some tangent, but let's get into this. Marvel's Thor: Love and Thunder was a box office hit with $760 million worldwide. But a lot of Marvel fans were turned off by the writer-director Taika Waititi's silly humor and the film's unappealing visual effects. Thor actor Chris Hemsworth is aware of the negativity around his fourth Thor movie, and he even admitted in a new GQ magazine profile that Thor: Love and Thunder was too silly for his own good. I think we just had too much fun. It just became too silly. Hemsworth said about the movie, "It's always hard being in the center of it, having any real perspective. I love the process. It's always It's always a ride, but you just don't know how people are going to respond." Hemsworth said his biggest critics were his own son's friends. Damn! Oh shit! I didn't know that part. Sometimes I read these articles in full before I go on. Sometimes I don't, because I want to be surprised. But man, that little kid's coming to daddy, they're making fun of you at the movie or whatever. They're probably school, your dad's a bitch. That's too much. I'm sorry. But like, oh my God. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Maybe y'all don't find it that funny, but it's like, whoa, man, his biggest critics were his son's friends. It's a bunch of 8-year-old critics critiquing my film. Woo! We thought this one had too much humor. The action was cool, but the VFX weren't as good. He said, I cringe and laugh at it equally. Wow. Hemsworth started in a total of 8 Marvel movies. And I'm going to skip that part. Was too silly doesn't mean he's against doing more. Okay, now let me read that. Hemsworth starred in a total of 8 Marvel movies, and just because Thor: Love and Thunder was too silly doesn't mean he's against doing more. Okay, that's good news. The actor currently is not contracted for any Marvel movies. Okay, that don't mean nothing. He really wants to do some other stuff for a while, but he'll return if it's a creatively rich opportunity. Well, of course it would. And again, respectfully, and I'm not trying to crap on him or anybody else that makes these comments like, I want to do something else. I'm tired of doing Marvel movies. There's nothing else right now that you have that's making buku money at the box office. Okay, you did the Whale movie a number of years ago. That didn't do too well. Tom Holland talking about he don't want to do this necessarily for the rest of his life. He ain't making no more money. So, I understand y'all gonna be saying all this and stuff to in the negotiation tactics and stuff like that. But in the grand scheme of things, guys, I am so glad that he is able to look at himself and be like, you know what, we did not give you the best product. I respect that entirely, and I want to do better. That's what's up. Not everybody can do that. Vin Diesel, and I know this don't have nothing to do with superhero comic book stuff, but Fast X, he blaming everybody in the world but himself. What kind of crap is that? And also Thor did make money. Love and Thunder. Let's bring out the box office real quick. Thor, Love and Thunder. 760 million worldwide. Now, what was the budget for this? Thor, Love and Thunder. Production budget. Okay, damn, y'all spending too much money on this. God, dog. Anyway, actually, what was Thor Ragnarok's budget? So that's 250. Ragnarok. Wow, man. Y'all jumped. I remember talking about this. That's just effing ridiculous, in my opinion. Come on, $70 million increase for what? For what? Let me stop screaming. But anyway, even though this was $250 million, it did not lose the studio money. They made a little bit of profit off this, maybe $50-100 million. So that's good. And and we can get a Thor 5. I still want to see Beta Ray Bill. Okay, if you're a comic book nerd, you know who Beta Ray Bill is. Okay, he was another worthy person able to wield Mjolnir and Stormbreaker and all that. Go check out Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes on Disney Plus right now. I don't mess with the Avengers symbol show. I don't like that show, but go check that out. So you got a story there. I also want to see Surtur. I actually want to see them fight Surtur. I actually wouldn't mind seeing a Thor prequel where Odin was in his prime, kicking ass and doing stuff like that. But y'all, this does make me happy that he is able to humble himself and just say like, "Hey, we did not give y'all the best product." And the thing is, y'all tell me what y'all think about this idea right here. There was also I covered this, Email covered this, a lot of people covered it on the internet. There was a 45-minute deleted scene, and maybe more, that we did not get to see of Avengers Infinity War, where Thanos went and took the Power Stone from Xandar. Also, there was like 30 or 35 minutes cut from the last battle of Avengers Endgame. And there's always been speculation like, okay, are they going to re-release it and all that? When Bob Chapek was there, and he's not now, the King Bob Iger's return, I didn't think that would happen, because that was speculation before Bob Iger left, before Bob Chapek got there. But now that Bob Iger's back and they're trying to get everything reorganized and they've got the writer strike, I'm thinking and I'm hoping that after everything is put together and reorganized and we get well into phase 5, going into phase 5 and phase 6, that they will re-release Avengers Infinity War and Endgame with all those deleted scenes. You know what I'm saying? Have 3, 4, 5-hour movies. I think it would be successful. I mean, they are the biggest movies in the world. You're not doing this with, any other small blockbuster. But not only do I think that they should do it with Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, I think they should do it with other films in phase 4 as well. Thor, Love and Thunder to be one of them. They really did waste Christian Bale. I saw coverage of him talking like, man, there was so much that I shot in this movie that they left on the cutting room floor. And that's disappointing. That is disappointing. And they can go back and re-edit some of the jokes and silliness out of the movie. I mean, it was Chop City over there. And so I think that would be a great idea. We also didn't really get to see Christian Bale, Gore the God Butcher, butchering anybody. Like, he didn't kill any gods in the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, if you did see Thor Love and Thunder, the post-credit scene was there was at Mount Olympus, and Russell Crowe's character, who he plays Zeus, and his son Hercules. They was like, oh yeah, they think that we effing around. We're gonna show them who's boss. So that's like 3 things right there as well that we can look forward to: Zeus, Hercules, and Beta Ray Bill in some way, shape, or form coming back for part 5. I think they should do another cut of directed. Well, I'm not a director's cut because it's Taika Waititi, but the ultimate cut. Put all that lost footage back in there on the cutting room floor and make it a little bit more serious. I mean, why not? Am I tripping? Am I making sense? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Got Sonny Peach in the building, another OG moderator. What's good? What's good? Let's see what you guys are talking about when it comes to Thor, Love and Thunder. And Chris Hemsworth comments. His Thor is Extraction. Okay, good point. Good point. Good point. Wow. Wow. Okay. Y'all talking about depression? They definitely did lean in the heavy silly with Thor. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Last of his son's friend said this ain't it. Yeah. Taika must have been on that Kiwi man writing and directing this. Yeah, he just, every once in a while, you just gotta have somebody in there to kind of, pull the reins a little bit. All right, now you having fun. I want you to have fun, but you're having a little bit too much fun. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he got that unfiltered, non-Hollywood reaction. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth was picking up his son, and somebody threw a chocolate shake on his windshield. Your movie sucks. You suck. I hope not. Let's see here. Taika must have been. Oh, I just put that one up. Pay the actors. Pay everybody. To be real, Chris was part of the problem. He loves playing Thor, God of the Comedy Club. I ain't mad at you for that. Ironic that Ragnarok's goofiness was what got Hemsworth to stay at Thor, but now seriousness is what will get him to stay. Yeah. Coming from the future, Wayne Turner. What's up, Hobby Avery? It's 10:12 a.m. here. Had a very late night, so need more sleep. Drop in and say hello from down under. Thank you. Gotta talk to the people in the future. The Love and Thunder was terrible. Too much farce. Oh my. So yeah, let's see here. Hemsworth wants the character to go back to being serious. So if a fifth one is made, that should correct the character moving forward. I agree. And I want to see Infinity War Thor. I want to see him just, we really didn't even have, think about this, y'all. We still really haven't even seen a true Thor versus Hulk fight. I want to see Thor go up in the air, swinging Mjolnir or Stormbreaker for Asgard or for Midgard, for Asgard, or whatever he says, and throws the hammer down, and it's a big explosion. We ain't even seen that move right there. But anyway, I'm happy about this news right here that Thor, Chris Hemsworth, is like, hey man, I know we messed up over here, but we're gonna try to do better. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. That's what's up right there. So you guys let me know what you think about that down in the comment section below. But I am happy to hear it. But let's stay on Marvel. We're talking about Spider-Man, and this is coming from ScreenRant.com. Spider-Man 4 will only happen on one incredibly difficult condition, says Tom Holland. While Spider-Man 4 is still, and by the way, I have been saying this, guys, if you're watching this via live on the replay, the links to everything is in the description box below. Spider-Man 4 will only happen on one incredibly different condition, says Tom Holland. While Spider-Man 4 is still being planned by Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures, Tom Holland will only return on one very difficult decision. Let's scroll down and see what this person is talking about. While Holland has confirmed that he has been having meetings about returning to the MCU, the actor is still treading carefully about reprising the role. In an interview with Yahoo Entertainment via Kevin Pahlawi, the MCU veteran talked briefly about Spider-Man 4 and what it would take for him to fully come back as the web slinger. Unless they can outdo Spider-Man No Way Home, which was Spider-Man 3, Holland says Peter Parker can swing off into the sunset, stating the following: if we can't find a way to compete with the third one, he'll swing off into the sunset. And that's it. If you want to read further on their perspective, you can. But how do I feel about this? Cool. 2 thumbs up. I like it. He basically saying, now, to me, he's not saying that it has to be better than Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, yes, would I like for it to be better? Of course. I think we all would. But all I'm asking for is it to be just as good. And when I say just as good, it does not have to be some multiverse thread. You don't have to have all these other characters in there. I don't care about that. Even though I did enjoy that aspect of No Way Home, I kind of wanted to see that a little later on in the lore of Spider-Man in the MCU. But for the most part, they did a good job. But hey, if you give us good effects, which is for the most part not an issue, if you give us good characters and acting and sets and costumes, which is never an issue. Just give me great action and good story. And I want to see Peter grow. You don't have to have all these colossal threats where the sky is coming apart and all that. No. Just give me a good movie, a good sound competent movie, and I would be good with that. Because remember, I don't want them blowing their load too early. Spider-Man, you can make 15 solo Spider-Man movies. His role gallery is huge. So I like this right here. He's not saying that I don't want to do it. He's just saying, hey, if we can't swing off, if we can't compete with the third one, then, hey, and how much did the third one make? It made hell of a lot of money. Well, 1.9 billion worldwide. Almost 2. Yeah. During the pandemic. So there you go right there, man. So I like Tom Holland. He's I love Toby. I like all the Spider-Mans. Excuse me. I like all the Spider-Mans. Toby, Andrew, and Tom Holland, but I like Holland. He's my favorite. No Way Home. No Way Home. Yeah, 93%. 98 from the audience. So I like these comments from Tom Holland. Do y'all like Tom Holland, the Spider-Man? Do y'all want him to come back? How do y'all feel about his comments? Is that the other homie? Chill Spot in the building. What's up, Chill Spot? aka Thor's Father of the Year Award. Father's Day is coming. Bring Miles in live action. Ooh, eventually. I don't want to see that right now. Because Peter Parker, Tom Holland's character, will have to grow older. I know we're gonna talk about Shameik Moore in his commentary, but Shameik Moore is older than Tom Holland, but it can be somebody else. Let's see here. He has every right to feel like that character growth and development is important, right? I never thought any Spider-Man was bad. Spider-Man 3 and the Amazing Spider-Man 2 were not the best. No Way Home ended with stories, unfinished eggs where his friends and girlfriend remember who he is. We're gonna have to see. It just needs a good story. Yes. Easier said than done, but yes. Let's not rush it. Let's see here. All right. I like Tom Holland, Peter Parker. He's the only reason I became interested in Spider-Man. Right on. Yes, Tom Holland, him and Zendaya. Right. What you got, JoJo? Brandon, hell no to him coming back. And that money came from Toby being in the movie. Yeah, a large part of it, but the other ones made money too. So I hope he comes back. I hope he comes back as well. So yeah, man. You guys let me know what y'all think about Tom Holland's comments. Like, hey, I'll do it, but only if we can compete with the third one. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. But y'all, let's stay on Spider-Man right here. And I thought, what is this? What's this next topic right here? Okay. And I haven't even read this article that the third. I think I read like 2 lines, but let's get into this. We stand on Spider-Man. ScreenRant.com. Sony pays off major Spider-Man Homecoming villain. Tease and sets up Holland's Spider-Man 4. A 6-year-old Spider-Man Homecoming villain. Tease has finally been paid off by Sony and sets up Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4 in the MCU. Wonder how real this is, or is it just some speculation? But let's get into it. Development has continued on the movie for the last year, with Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige hyping up the exciting ideas that are being worked on for Spider-Man 4's story. However, details about the story and what characters will be involved have been kept under wraps. Reports have indicated that Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Zendaya's Mary Jane will be back, while speculation has mounted that Kingpin's Vincent D'Onofrio could be the villain. It seems as though the MCU Spider-Man 4 will not involve the multiverse as heavily as Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm sorry about that, y'all. But it could still be a factor based on Sony's Spider-Man Homecoming villain reveal. And who do we have here? Oh. Well, guys, I'm sorry. If you haven't seen the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, this will contain spoilers. Damn. You know what? And I skipped over this part right here in the article. So, a warning, contains spoilers. But I'm going to imagine if you're watching this show that you have seen it. and it did come out a week ago. So again, I'm sorry if I did spoil something for you, but this will contain spoilers for the movie. But Donald Glover does pop up in the film, and that is interesting. What does it mean per se? Let's talk about it. Across the Spider-Verse, big surprise has Donald Glover cameoing as a live-action Prowler. When Miles Morales finally makes it to the Spider-Man Society headquarters, he is given a tour of the location and an overview of their multiverse mission. This includes visiting a room that is full of multiverse anomalies, people the Spider Society capture because they travel to the wrong universe and risk breaking the canon. Miles sees several different villain anomalies during the sequence, such as a moose version of Mysterio to a literal rhino. The scene is ripe for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Easter eggs, including a surprise Donald Glover Prowler cameo. You know what I just thought about? Okay, if you've seen the Spider-Verse movie, they have the Spider-Verse or Spider Society that comes together to stop anomalies from breaking canon. I wonder, so we know that the One Who Remains, or Kang, created the TVA for the same thing. So I wonder if Kang knows about the Spider-Verse people too. Like, oh, okay, they are doing my work for me. I don't even have to create another branch because, you know, they handling it over here. Does that make sense? Y'all let me know if I'm tripping or not. Donald Glover's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse cameo is relatively brief. He is shown in the live action trapped in one of the Spider Society cells wearing a full purple Prowler costume. The scene allows Donald Glover's Prowler to momentarily interact with Miles, who takes notice of seeing his uncle again, especially as a live action character. It marks the second time the Spider-Verse movies have had Glover in some fashion. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Aaron Davis TV has animated version of the community scene where Donald Glover wears the spider pajamas. The actor once campaigned to be Miles Morales in the live action films before playing his uncle. And so this just goes on to say that the villain in the Spider-Man 4 could possibly be Donald Glover's Prowler. If you want to read along, you're more than happy to. There's a link to that in the description. But how y'all feeling about that? Is that something that y'all want to see, or what you want it to be Kingpin, who is going to be popping up in the Daredevil series? Or it could be both. You know, let me know in the comment section below because I am very curious. I'm very curious. Also, Rashard Walker says, good theory. I think you're talking about the the One Who Remains or Kang. You know, let me know. Maxima, this was the best Spider-Man by far. I couldn't get with the first one because it was a cartoon, had to revisit. Right on. I think Noah may be pulling the strings with Spot. Okay, gotcha. Prowler is a Miles villain. I don't want him to fight Peter. Good point, Rarutu. I didn't even think of that. Good point. You're right. I was only thinking about the connection with Doctor Strange. Good to know. Okay. Okay, can we get that theory of Donald Glover playing the Prowler and Tom Spider-Man? We're gonna have to see. Yes, I was. I'm with this love the movie. What if Prowler is working with Kingpin? That way you can get Peter and Miles a team. Ooh, Jace the Dawn. I like it. I like it a lot. Latino Slant in the building. What's going on, my dude? What's going on? An incredible film. Thank you. We're gonna have to link up sometime. I know that's on me, but we're gonna have to. Thank you for the comment. Also, Daredevil as well. Vincent O is a great Kingpin. Would love him as a henchman to go against Tom Holland Spider-Man. It had to be the henchman, you know. A lot of people didn't like the Kingpin though. I thought he was straight. But yeah, man, what y'all think about this right here? Kingpin, Prowler, you know, Spider-Man 4. Actually, going through this, you know, I would say possibly not. I think it was Rarutu. You did make a good point, Rarutu, that Prowler is more likely. I'm not a Prowler expert. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm thinking that's more of a Miles Morales villain, and so I would not want to see Miles Morales and Tom Holland team up in a live action movie for a while. Like I would at least want to see 3 or 4 more solo Spider-Man films, and you can release one a year if you make 3 all at once. I mean, Spider-Man's Rose Gallery is that deep, in my opinion. Already, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it. Mario Faithway, the Spider-Verse made me want other Spider-Man like Spider-Punk and Otherverse. Right. So yeah, man, I can't talk. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, whether you watch this via live or in the replay. So guys, we got 92 likes. Can we get 92 thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. Thumbs up. Let's have a thumbs up party. All right, so a couple of weeks ago, I had pulled up a website. I think it was Superhero. I can't remember, but we was talking about casting for Green Lantern Hal Jordan. And then last week, we had a lot of fun talking about casting for the Green Lantern of John Stewart. Now we have more casting going back and forth from Marvel to DC. We are now on DC. Let's talk about the casting for Superman and Superman Legacy. James Gunn, new iteration of the character. One of the most popular characters of all time. Deadline, Superman Legacy in-person screen test on the horizon as Warner Brothers and James Gunn get closer to finding Clark Kent and Lois Lane. And they have the exclusive. Following months of going through dozens of audition tapes, Warner Brothers and DC fans look to be getting closer to finding the stars of the Superman Legacy movie as a second round of testing looks imminent. Insiders close to the process say that the first in-person test with DC, I'm trying to make it bigger and I lost my co-heads, Peter Safran and James Gunn, who is writing and directing the pick, will take place around Father's Day weekend or the Monday or Tuesday after with Nicholas Hoult. Let me just stop. I don't know the context of this article, but I'm just like, why is this stuff coming out? Just let it come out. Like, I mean, I think y'all are gonna blow your load too early. Everybody's just like, oh my god, what is it? Who's gonna be? And then it's gonna be released. And then what if nobody likes it? And I don't know. It's just, I mean, they made an announcement when the testing is gonna start. Like, does that seem extra or am I tripping? I mean, it'd be different. Everybody's like, okay, we're going to release who is going to come out, during Father's Day. But they're like, that's when the tests start. That's when the auditions start. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, after with Nicholas Hoult, David Cornsweet, and Tom Brittany expected to test for Clark Kent, aka Superman. Emma Mackey, Rachel Brosnahan, and Phoebe Dynevor tested for Lois Lane, sources added. Some test deals are still being negotiated and haven't all closed, but that is all. These are now just expecting names to participate in the auditions. And so, yeah, that's it. That DC has no comment on the second round of tests. Deadline reported something last month as well. So let's do this right here. Where is this article? Let me duplicate this and then bring it over here. And of course, I know what some of these people look like, but we got Nicholas Hoult first. And I like Nicholas Hoult as Beast in the X-Men franchise, but is he good for Superman though? Actually, let me not do that. Let me go to I was gonna go to IMDb, but I would not be mad at it. I think I'm looking at this picture right here. He would have to get smaller, but I'm liking the jaw. This one here is not the best. Let me bring up the IMDb, the database. Get into this nitty gritty right here. Yeah, if you look at that picture, no. But how old is he? 89. So he is 30. Was he 34? Am I doing my math right? I don't know. Reinfeld, I didn't see that. The Menu, Crossing Swords, The Banker, that was a great film. And of course, The Beast, So how y'all feeling about Nicholas Hoult? You liking it? I'm gonna run to the next few men real quick, and then I'm gonna get your comments. Then we're gonna go over to the women, and then get your comments. So let me know who y'all want. David Corn Sweet. He looks too young right here. I can see it. I can see it. Let me click images. I can see it a little bit. Actually, a little less now. Okay, this far right one right here. I can see that in the tuxedo. And what has Corn Sweat been in? Am I even saying his name right? He probably watching me at home right now. God damn it, Brandon. I'm trying to help you out and promote your show by giving you a review. Excuse me, you can't even get my name right. Pearl. I did not see Pearl. I did see We on the City, but I don't remember that. I don't remember him in it. Excuse me. House of Cards. Okay, right now I'm liking Nicholas Hoult a little bit better. Actually, that's a good photo for. I'm okay. I can kind of dig that a little bit. All right, now who the hell is Brittany? Brittany. I'll tell you who Brittany is. All right, huh? Man, let me pull up some more images here. All right, okay. Hey, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. Well, that's all the three gentlemen right there. I mean, any one of these can be fine. I guess now I'm just asking for the best actor. Who is the best actor out of all three of these men? Who do y'all want? Who do y'all want to be Superman in the new film? Let me know. 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 Okay, 1 second. Okay, let me look at y'all's comments real quick. I thought I had that still up. All right. Noda Holt and Sweat. So you want Brittany. Okay, let me scroll up a little bit. Let me scroll up. You know what? I noticed that every time I'm not gonna ask for thumbs up anymore. I think when I do, it turns people off and they bounce. Maybe DC is trying to stay relevant. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate you. Let James Gunn cook. Thank you. What's up? What's up, everybody? Okay, not for Superman. No. Damn, y'all saying no, but I guess I should have put up a person and then went back and looked because y'all saying yes and no. I don't know exactly who you're talking about. Okay, Meta X Corn is a perfect choice. Just off the features, got to see him in some more. Okay. Not Holtz. Okay. All right. None of them. Okay. Yeah, Beast, the second guy. So you like Corn Sweat. Okay, Cordell. Thank you for that. Michael B. Jordan tripping. Well, oh yeah, Michael B. Jordan. I'm tripping. Yeah, the Black Superman, but yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Brittany has the look. Need to die. Yes, he does have the look. Oh, thank you, Ram. Subscribe to Just My Opinion Reviews and hit that notification button. Be notified every time new content is uploaded. Thank you. Do a poll, 3 actors and none of the above. I think I will do that. I think I will. Thank you. No to all. Okay. Mr. Corn for soups. Okay. JoJo with the jokes. Yeah, they will. Be ever for Superman. I say Brittany. Okay, or Mr. Corn. Okay, all right. All right, let's look at the ladies real quick. I haven't looked at any of the names. First, we got Emma Mackey. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put it up, and then Emma Mackey. I really don't give a damn about Lois. I mean, she's fine, but I could care less who is cast. But okay, how y'all feeling about her? Emma Mackey. Y'all liking Emma Mackey? Sure, why not? I don't have any objections. But let's make that. What the hell is going on? Okay. She's in Barbie? Okay. Let's see here. Sex Education. Death on the Nile. I did see that. Okay. What else she got coming up? Barbie. Okay. So are y'all liking Miss Mackey here? Emma Mackey. Sony P says no to Emma. Cordell says hell no. It's a no for me, dog. Okay. How old is this woman going to be? I think relatively young. I like her, but as cast member for this, nah, I got you. Okay, thank you. I don't know nothing about it. Thank you. Let's see here. She would have been perfect for the Snyder's universe. Gotcha. She's too young. Okay, okay. So people not feeling Miss Mackey. Now let's look at Rachel Brosnahan. Brosnahan. I don't know who you are, man, but okay. Not who I would imagine, but I don't see why it couldn't work. I mean, she has darker hair here. Sure. I think I like Emma more than her. Corda says pass. Bring back Terry Hatchett, LOL JK. Okay, and Darren says no. Mackie looks more like a silver banshee or a live. Wow, okay. I don't care as long as she's good. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Let's look at Phoebe. Is I don't know. Well, I'm about to say something silly. I think about Phoebe, then I was like, I just thought of a black woman, but you know, there's some white woman out there named Phoebe. You know what? I think I'm gonna ride with Emma Mackey, the first one. I don't know their talent. I don't know any of these women. She looks let me be nice. Let me not say nothing stupid. 10% Bridgerton, Snatch. I don't know. I haven't seen these women in anything, but I'm going with. I like Mackey. Just we're just going off looks, I think I like Mackey the most. She's a great actor. Rachel Latino. Okay, yeah, I have no idea. I said hell no, hated it. No as well. Homegirl from Bridgerton. I give up on these chances. Okay. All right, so we got Phoebe, Rachel, and Emma. Latino Slant saying that Rachel is a good actress, but I mean, if we're just going off looks, and you know, and I mean, I wouldn't even put in a review like I don't really think they captured the essence of Lois Lane. I mean, Lois is important, but I'm just not, on it like that. But I'm going with Emma. That's my take. So Cordell said the last girl. Phoebe doesn't look too bad, but I feel they can do better. Right on. Well, y'all, that was fun. That was fun. Hopefully that list is better than the John Stewart Green Lantern. Y'all hated that list. This list sucks, B. It sucks. that was funny. That was fun. But whether you're watching this via live or in the replay, please let me know what you think down below in that comment section. I am dying to know. All right, guys. Well, it's Sunday, and y'all know what comes out every Sunday. It is the box office. Yes, the box office. And we got to talk about everything that is going on at the box office right now as far as comic book movies are concerned. Now, I know that the article does say Transformers, which, it did do well at 60 million, but we're not going to be talking about Transformers. We're going to be talking about the box office for Across the Spider-Verse, but also the box office for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Because that's been in theaters for at least 5-6 weeks now. So if we go over to the Office of Boxes, I'm proud to say that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 did a great job at the box office. We right now, and let's scroll down a little bit. Let's look at the domestic weekend. This weekend right here, this is the estimated, but I brought in another $7 million. So the first weekend it opened at 118, which is fair. It's fair. The Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 had an opening of 146. and it made $863 worldwide at a $200 million budget. So the opening for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 did dip, but that's still decent. Great hole, second weekend, 62 million. Another great hole, 32 million. I mean, this would have been even better if it had a gargantuan opening weekend, but it's doing good. 35%. This was the Memorial Day weekend. Excuse me. And last weekend it had a 48% hole, 10 million, and only a 34% drop. So $7 million domestically, guys. So a lot of people were saying it only, in my opinion, since the budget for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was 250 million. I remember Guardians 2 was only 200, and they jumped up to part 3 with 250. I've looked it up a number of times. It's not here. So y'all know calculations. You calculating over here. You got to make 3 times the budget. What is 250 times 3? We all know this is 750. And so it needed to make 750 million worldwide for the studios to not only make a respectable profit, but just feel like they didn't waste their time. And it did that. It has an 8 in front of it. I don't think it's going to reach the 863, but it does have 805, and it is not going to be nearly as profitable as this film because it's making less and it's more expensive. But this is definitely not an embarrassment. This definitely also proves that there is no such thing as superhero fatigue right now. If a movie is good, people will show up to see it. Yes, they were a little turned off by Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Ant-Man 3. You know, like Marvel tripping, you know, but this is good. So what's coming next? The Marvels, y'all need to do good now. Also, let me look at this weekly as well, because you can kind of get an idea of what the next week will make. For the whole first week, Guardians 3 152. You look at the drops, y'all can see this. This is real good right here. Just a 26% drop. And so I don't know, maybe it can make another 10 million next week or something like that. So I don't know. I seriously doubt it'll reach this right here, but this is good for Guardians 3. Y'all, did y'all see Guardians? Everybody see let's see here. So yeah. But let's go to this right here. This despite y'all can't see that. I'm sorry. I thought I had it up. Despite Sony's animation, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse winning Saturday with 21.2 for a second weekend of 55.4 million. With a running income of 225.5 million, the sequel has already beaten the domestic take of the original 2018 Oscar-winning animated pick, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which did 190.2. This is great, y'all. This is great. So Guardians is doing great. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is doing great. Now, this is Into the Spider-Verse. $90 million budget. That's 3 times 384 worldwide. Okay, that's the first one. Across the Spider-Verse, hold on, what was that? 384. Okay, so right now this one is already at 313. What's the budget for Across the Spider-Verse? I gotta know that. That's one of the most important things. One of the most important things. La 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 la. Okay, not images. Okay, cool. Not some stupid ass balloon budget. $100 million. I can dig it. This is already probable. Yes, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know a little bit, but I don't know all the ins and outs. But okay, a $90 million budget on the first one, and you only jump up 10 million for the next one. Hey, man, this is what's up right here. So profit land, baby. Yes. And so yeah, 100 million. It is already at 3 times the budget, and we're on the second weekend. Man, and a matter of fact, I'm definitely gonna do a spoiler review for it because not trying to sound obnoxious, but when I did see it, it was early, so I didn't have to pay. So I haven't contributed to the box office, but I'm gonna be like, yes, here is my credit card. Swipe me up a ticket for Across the Spider-Verse so the box office boost. I mean, the box office numbers can boost. And so I want to help out. So I'm looking forward to helping out this film even more, especially when you got a black lead or a black and Hispanic character, but a black guy playing it. Man, hell yeah. Hell yes. This is great. This is good news. Amazing movie, dope movie. Right on, right on, right on. Salute to you. 100 mil. Right. Yes. This is great. So happy. Like Jaren said, great news. This is good. Making money. Let me look at some more details real quick. Okay, 54% drop. That's okay. And yeah, hell yeah. This is good, man. Beyond the Spider-Verse, don't let us down. Beyond the Spider-Verse, don't let us down. That's gonna be part 3 that comes out next year. What's up? Oh, bang. I think Across the Spider-Verse may hit the $1 billion list. Mark my words. Whoa. I don't know, man. That's a tall order right there. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, hey, I hope it does, but hope it does. I mean, and I remember somebody was like, I think Fast 7 is gonna make $1 billion. I was like, hell no. And it just kept making money and money and money and money. And so yeah. Let me see. Has it opened everywhere across the world? Let me see. Where's the date? Okay, where's the release date? Because that way it will tell us. Okay. No, that's not it. Okay, release date. All right. Let's see if it is open everywhere. Okay, 50 more. Okay, May 31st, May 31st. Oh, let me take that down. No, I'm gonna keep that up. May 31st, June. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me do that again. Wait a minute. What the hell am I doing? Okay, that's what I meant to click. Okay, May 31st, June. Yeah, is there more? June. Yes, it's looking like it's open everywhere. I was hoping it was going to say some June 12th and June 14th and June 21st, but yeah, it is open everywhere. And I guess they just don't like Black Spider-Mans internationally. Oh, okay. So Japan, it hasn't opened in Japan yet. Okay, it hasn't opened in South Korea yet. It hasn't opened in Taiwan. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord, help me. Okay. Damn, it's a lot of them. Really? There's 1,000 countries. Okay, Saudi Arabia at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Taiwan is 9. Okay, 11 territories. Okay. All right. So I'm not saying that it's going to be $100 million opening on each of those, but that could be a boost. 11 more territories. So let's see here. Let me see this real quick. Okay, so if we're going to look at Across the Spider-Verse, our releases, what am I looking for? I am looking for Japan. So in Japan, the first one made $8 million. Okay, so that tells me that Across the Spider-Verse has a chance to make at least $10 million in Japan. I'm not going to go down every country, but yeah, I think, do y'all get what I'm doing right now? I already opened in China, but okay, so look, I still don't think it's going to hit $1 billion, but it does have 11 territories that it hasn't opened yet. So, maybe it'll get to 500, 600 million or something. I don't know. That would be dope. But what do y'all think about this? Let me know in the comment section below for the box office for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Europe numbers are bad, though. Ram 17 is holding it down. Across the Spider-Verse might stop at 700 million. They're in and on pretty weak. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe 500. I think maybe 500. And that's great. That's great, especially with how inexpensive it is compared to other tentpole films. I think it will have legs. Yeah, that can be the case. Let's see here. All right. I doubt it. All right. So this is good. Ain't no superhero fatigue over here, man. You know, people showing up for Guardians, people showing up for Spider-Man. I guess the Flash. Now, if the Flash bombs, then they can, because it's not a bad film. It's a good film, but they can write it off as like, oh man, it was Ezra Miller. So, you know, I forgot to change the background. My fault, y'all. All right. So we got that. Link is in the description box below for the box office for Guardians and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So let me know what you think as well. All right. So let's continue on with the Spider-Man news. And let's go with this background right here. This is the next topic right here. Comicbookmovie.com. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse producers tease the end of the trilogy and animated Miles Morales' journey. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse ends on a massive cliffhanger and is looking like next March's Beyond the Spider-Verse will pit the two teams of wall-calling heroes against each other. One will be led by Spider-Gwen and presumably Miles Morales if he can escape Prowler, while Spider-Man 2099 is going to take charge of the other in effort to protect canon. However, with his father's life on the line, we're sure Earth 1610 Spider-Man will do whatever he can to win. However, what we didn't necessarily expect was Beyond the Spider-Verse to be the end of Miles' story. Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the writers, recently spoke to Entertainment Tonight, and the former confirmed that once the trilogy concludes, they're moving on from the franchise. It is the end of Miles Morales trilogy, and so this whole thing is like working towards that, but this obviously has its own complete film with a beginning, middle, and end. And Miles starts in one place and ends in another. And all the characters have their arc in this film, but that's it for us. We're so tired. In many respects, we're not shocked. This is where the animated Miles Morales story ends. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. Oh, that's the end of the article anyway. They said they're tired. How do y'all feel about this? I'm pretty sure they are tired, but this is my take. I don't believe them for 1 second, and I'm not mad at them for saying this. In my opinion, this is a negotiation tactic. I would be doing the same thing. Why would you not do this? Like, oh man, I can't wait to come back. I'll do Spider-Man films for the end of time. Studios gonna hear that and be like, okay, well, cool. They're not already, blew their load or whatever. Their negotiation tactic sucks. We'll pay them this, we'll pay them that. But now, man, even if everybody does this, I think Phil Lord and Chris Miller was like, hey, let's not be taken advantage of here. The writers, they are the writers of this, and we are in the middle of a writer strike right now. And so they're trying to put their beat in to get the best paycheck possible, in my opinion. They're trying to be like, look, we're not just gonna, I'm not saying that they were disrespected, but they're trying to be put up on a pedestal. And I'm like, you're gonna treat us with some respect, you're gonna give us this money, you're gonna give us this notoriety, all of that. And so I would be doing this too. I do not think if the studio backed up a dump truck full of cash at their driveway and be like, hey, we will pay you this to come back, they're gonna be like, no, why would you do that? That's crazy. At the most, I can see them finishing Beyond the Spider-Verse, going to go do something else, and then coming back. But they're not done. No, that don't make no sense at all. They're not done. They're trying to get the money. They are trying to get the money. This is what they said, or whatever. You want us to come back? This is what they said.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay.
I mean, that's I would. Hey, Phil Miller, y'all want to come back? I would have just played the video.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay, I told you before.
I'm saying, I know that was probably corny and cringy, but hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to get my point across. So, yeah, man, this is silly. This is silly. And it is nice that again, that they're not trying to stretch this to infinity, but this is just a negotiation tactic to me. That's all I take it for, in my opinion. So, what do y'all think about this? Man, holding it down. You're laughing. They're tired, huh? They're acting like they animated the whole. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to come to any conclusions on that. I don't know the whole process myself, but yeah, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's they tripping. They're tripping. So yeah. What do y'all think about this? Same people that did the Lego movie and all that. I think they're great writers. And what's interesting is they got completely different directors from the first film, from the third film. Because if I remember before it came out, I was like, wait a minute. The first directors knocked us out the park. Why y'all changing up all the directors? And it even ends up being even better. So keep the writers the same, and we'll, again, this could be the greatest trilogy of all time, like up there, because you got Into the Spider-Verse trilogy, the Toy Story trilogy, or Toy Story 1 through 4. Not Godfather, because Part 3. I haven't even seen Godfather Part 3, but everybody told me this sucks. Not the Dark Knight trilogy because of the Dark Knight Rises. You can probably throw Captain America in there. Those first 3 films. Lord of the Rings. So wait a minute. We got the Spider-Verse, Lord of the Rings. You know what? Let me see, because I'll go to Eman's Instagram real quick, because he made a post about this and I made a comment, and here we go. Let me find my comment real quick. All right. Okay, just not that many. Okay. All right. So we got Across the Spider-Verse, the original Star Wars, Toy Story, Lord of the Rings. Y'all not gonna guess this last one, Paddington. The Paddington films. If they come out with a Paddington 3, and Paddington 3 is as good as Paddington 1 and 2, y'all don't sleep on Paddington. Paddington is cold as it. Yeah, I'm talking about the silly, goofy movie with the bear. Yes, I am not lying. Back to the Future. Y'all don't unsubscribe if I say this, but I haven't seen all the Back to the Future movies, so I can't. No, they ain't see The Matrix. The only the first one held up to that. No. Yeah, Matrix 2 and 3. No, that's just me. I can't comment on Back to the Future. Come on, Dan. See the Friday movies, really? Toy Story, yeah. Toy Story, yes. And I'm telling y'all, y'all don't believe me when I say Patterson. I'm saying y'all don't believe me. Ain't nobody even said that. I'm just assuming that, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Okay, yes. Okay. Hold on, Paddington. Yes, Paddington 2 and Paddington 1. These movies are perfect. 10 out of 10s. I was shocked when I saw the first. Matter of fact, y'all, Paddington will always hold a special place in my heart. Paddington was the first film I ever saw where I was pressed. Not early screening, so I was actually considered pressed, like, got to sit in the press seats, and I was I was so happy. I felt like I made it. Like, oh, like, oh yeah, because I was trying, man, for a minute. It's like so. Because mind you, this film came out in 2014. I started doing reviews in 2009 on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So I was, but anyway, I don't get too off topic. I'm just talking about Paddington because it's, one of the, when the third one come out, best trilogy of all time. John Wick. Oh, even though I love John Wick, I'm gonna say no, because there's some things, yeah, I don't want to say that. It's up there, but Godfather 3 is okay. What's up, Professor Film? Only bad. Okay. Bad Boys. Yeah, Bad Boys 3 wasn't it. But anyway, I don't want to get too off topic, but I do, Paddington, if you haven't seen it, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. So let's keep going. We stand on Spider-Verse. Let me change the background though. Stand on the Spider-Verse. Okay. Oh, I didn't change the banner for that one. I'm tripping. Okay, yeah, so that's okay. All right, so this is coming from the direct.com, staying on Marvel Spider-Man stuff. And this says Miles Morales actor announces weight loss for goal for Spider-Man role. Oh, Shamik Moore. Let's get into what he's saying. Moore has been playing the young animated wild crawler since his big screen debut in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and is enjoying the spotlight yet again. However, despite continued success, Moore takes on the character the upcoming Beyond the Spider-Verse will mark the end of the Miles Morales trilogy, likely meaning the Spider-Man actor will be done playing the character. Shamik Moore making his Spider-Man case. So like a 45-year-old man. Posting on his Instagram story, the Miles Morales actor wrote, "Time to lose weight so y'all can see Miles more clearly." This is in line with what the actor has been saying on Across the Spider-Verse promotional tour, telling Esquire in a recent interview, "I would love to play the live action Miles Morales. There's so much I want to do, man, specifically in the film space. I would love to play live action Miles Morales. I would love to create some original projects and get my production company off the ground. I just want to get creative and funky with it. By the time I'm 35, I think I'll be in a directing space for big projects." In that same conversation, he added that he hopes fans of the Spider-Verse movies support him when it's time to talk about the live-action Miles Morales movie. "I really hope people just love this movie. I hope it inspires everybody to pay attention to how they're going to wear their mask, and I hope they support me when it's time to talk about the live-action Miles Morales movie." Hey man, I like Shamik Moore. I do, and I love him in the animated Miles Morales Spider-Man. But live action, bro. I mean, I still think you can do a good job too, but you are 28 years old. By the time this comes out, you're gonna probably be 32. But let's look at this face. Look at it. And I don't know exactly when that picture was taken. That picture could have been taken last week or 8 years ago. I just think he's a little too old. And correct me if I'm wrong, experts out there, but when it comes to Miles Morales, when he takes on the role of Spider-Man, wasn't he even younger than Peter Parker? I could be wrong. All my super duper geek nerds out there that know all the deepness into the comics, let me know. But I mean, I would be fine with him. And also, do y'all want a black character to play it or a mixed character to play? You want somebody that's black and brown to play it, or are you cool with just somebody black? And I don't know his roots. Maybe he mixed or something, but I just think he's too old. I think he would do a great job, but you know, he would have to lose some weight. I'm not saying he's fat, but you know, he would have to lose some weight. And I just think he's too old. You know, is Shamik Moore an actor or a voice actor? No, he's an actor. He can act. He popped up in Dope like 10 years ago, and he did a great job. So, matter of fact, try to pull this up. Shamik Moore. Yeah. I mean, he looked young right there, but he still just looked too old there to play the role. But these are some of his films. Dope. That was 2015. That was the first time I seen him in anything. He did a great job on that. So yeah, check him out. Check him out. Check him out. He's too old for the part. Shamik is a little interesting, talented, but a little off world in my opinion. If I'm thinking about what you're saying, I agree. I didn't want to take it there because I didn't research it too much, but you may be right. I don't know. He's both. He can do it. Nah, not live action. Look at Dope. Right. Shamik is too old. He knows it, but he still campaigning it, right? Miles is between 15 and 17. It's not happening. Yeah. Thank you, Rams. I appreciate you, Rams. Thank you. Dang, he's that old now. Time be flying. Yes, it does. What's up, Shannon D? Yeah, Miles is around 14 when he got his powers. Okay. There are good Afro-Latina actors who could kill the role. Right on. I mean, if you want to, you know, everybody diversity now, so I think that would be better if you could find somebody black and brown, but you know, have an afro too. Oh snap! Yeah, you know, cornrows, braids, all that, twists. Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah. He was in Wu-Tang. True. But we got to look at longevity here. By the time this comes out, he's going to be 30 plus. Because I was thinking about that. I think he should give us a younger upcoming actor. He knows he's too old. Yeah. He know. Yeah. All right. I think give bro the role. I wouldn't be mad, but really? Huh. I think so, huh? That would be interesting. But what do y'all think about this? Whether you're watching via live on the replay, let me know down in the comment section below, because I am dying to know. All right, guys. Now we are still on Marvel, and Marvel been tripping lately. They have. They're trying to get us together, though, and that's all I can ask for. Next topic, staying with direct.com. Marvel Studios' internal problems exposed by new report. Let's expose them, let's exterminate them, annihilate them, and get those problems out of there and make good products. Written by reporter Maureen Ryan. Burn It Down is an investigative study of what's going wrong in Hollywood in terms of its culture bias and problems surrounding the past and present television shows and its major production companies. Inside report details Marvel Studios' problems. Oh, man. According to Ryan's sources, multiple TV veterans have taken meetings with Marvel Studios, with some expressing a lack of interest due to lack of autonomy. At Marvel Studios, the lead writers on this MCU Disney Plus series are credited as head writers rather than showrunners. Meanwhile, Marvel Studios President Kevin Feige and other executives are marked as executive producers. Now, if you did not know, the showrunners, like as far as films are concerned, the directors, for the most part, get all the credit. But when it comes to television shows, it's the writers, and they're known as the showrunners. Granted, this particular practice isn't wholly unusual, but that's not all the author described or where the problems ends. According to a TV veteran, the author referred to as Steve, Marvel, they don't want to reveal the real name. Marvel executives are often in the writer's room as well. Another source labeled as Emma confessed Lucasfilm utilizes the same practice while also referencing a time when an executive referred to themselves as the showrunner. Interesting. Now, about Lucasfilms, this is just speculation in my opinion, but I'm thinking about Kathleen Kennedy. They're in Jon Favreau. There was a rumor going around, and I'm not trying to crap on Kathleen Kennedy. She's a great producer. I just think she should step away from doing Star Wars things. But one of the things that was disappointing to me about The Mandalorian is at the end of season 2, Grogu went to go train with Luke, Mark Hamill's character, to become a Jedi. And then the next episode in Boba Fett, he comes back. And it was some speculation that was all Kathleen Kennedy's doing. Jon Favreau pissed off, like, wait a minute, we just wrote this dude off the show. He could have go training with Luke. We have a Mandalorian season 3 where we don't see no Grogu at all, how the audience missed the character. And then he can come back either in season 4, or if we have a Luke Skywalker show, it can be Grogu and Luke. Why not? And so that is an example possibly of how the executive producers are in the writing room giving bad ideas, saying to themselves, wait a minute, F the story, F all that. How can this link to the next one? How can we get the universe? No, sometimes stuff just needs to be on its own. So that's an example of it. And so apparently that's the same thing that's been going on there at Marvel. The potential problem with executives in these roles and in these rooms is the question of whether final decisions are motivated by story or what's best serves the next film or series on the assembly line. That's not good. A Marvel insider pulled back the curtain of MCU's television modus operandi where a writing team helmed by a head writer is assembled but ultimately overseen by a Marvel executive. That's crap. As Marvel Studios expanded alongside its output of content, those put in charge ultimately lack experience, and due to the rapidity of the MCU machine, there's too much to juggle and not enough time to learn. The insider went on to note that Marvel wasn't always this way and how Kevin Feige used to go around and be the problem solver on the movies. And now there's too much happening in all areas, which is why everything is wildly uneven. This is great. You know what you can help out with, guys? This information right here, spread it everywhere. Get the reputation out there that Marvel is tripping the old way, the old regime, and they need to go back to the Kevin Feige ways. Now, it is leaning towards that direction. Bob Iger left. Bob Chapek came in, messed everything up. Bob Iger is back. They're going to correct the ship. So this is good. But, man, we can't be having, like, yes, things do need to make business sense, okay? You know, I don't, it doesn't need to be just a bunch of artists like, I don't care about the money. I care about the production and the acting. And if was I moved emotionally? Yeah, of course you want all that. You want business too, but sometimes they be blurring the lines. Sometimes it don't have to be a cookie cutter like, oh my gosh, this post-credit scene has to tie into the next one. You know, like if the product is good, it will sell itself. You know, I don't even like it if somebody says, oh, these, like, I get annoyed when people complain about Phase 4 personally, saying how does it all connect, but maybe this is exactly what they want, what the executives are saying. But we can't have this right here. Again, things aren't that different over at Lucasfilm. Like I said, a source referred to Christopher described how Lucasfilm script coordinates and writers' assistants never spoke to the showrunner, and changes or revisions based on producer and director notes ultimately bypass the showrunner altogether. That's horrible. In addition, this is the same source connected to Marvel employees relayed that producers will pitch an idea to a writer, assign them an outline, then have it thrown away before assigning them another. Jesus. Of course, this issue with this isn't just a lack of direction, but the absence of single creative vision. This is horrible. Christopher went on to point out that an individual may be labeled and even promoted as a head writer, but ultimately the title isn't any always accurate, given the ever-changing setup. I think even Victoria Alonso came out and said something similar to this before, right as she was getting fired. In the end, as expected, head writers are not running any show. They have no real power. That's horrible. Is this still a problem in Marvel Studios? I don't think so. Following the success of acclaimed WandaVision, The Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Loki, subsequent series suffered criticism for their lack of connections, poor CGI, and convoluted storytelling. Whether Ryan burned it down is an accurate picture of what's truly happening behind the Marvel Studios curtain is difficult to say. I think this is a clear case of what's happening. I mean, Phase 4 did not reach its full potential. Easy. And I can blame it on Bob Chapek and Kevin Feige's passive-aggressive commentary. You know, maybe, and I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at this. So, yeah, what do y'all think about this? I mean, I think this is really obvious. I think we already knew this, but I'm glad that it's out on the forefront now, and you know, for everybody, and just be like, hey, y'all messing up now, and the secret is out. Do you want to be amazing again, or do you want to keep sucking ass? You know, y'all let me know in the comment section what you think. But this is good to me, and I'm happy about this, and I'm glad that they're correcting ship. And so I'm really hoping for Captain America. I mean, Secret Invasion seems promising. I don't know when I'm gonna get my. Well, I did reach out to one of the Disney reps like a week and a half ago. I'm like, hey, a screen is gonna be available. He gave me a short answer, like yes, with a smiley face. I think he was busy at the time. I cannot wait to watch it. I know that they released like the first 5 minutes of episode 1. It was kind of fun. You had to put in the code. I watched like the first 30 seconds. I was, no, I want to wait and watch it all the way full. But I've heard nothing but good things for Secret Invasion so far, so that's great. You got the Marvels. I'm so nervous for Captain America: Brave New World. We're gonna be talking about that soon. But things may not change really until 2025. But we're gonna see. We are going to see. We are going to see. But whether you're watching this via live on the replay, please let me know down in the comment section below. And of course, there's a link to this article in the description box for you to read at your own leisure. All right. Let's all right. Well, we got two topics left. All right. Hollywood Reporter. Let me change the banner first. I'm tripping. Man. I started the show out like this again, but since it's on topic, so guys, bear with me.
So, a black Captain America, huh?
Damn right. We built this country. Bled for it. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me I can't fight for it. Not after what everybody before me went through.
Coming from the Hollywood Reporter, Marvel announces Captain America 4 retitled as Brave New World. Interesting. What do you guys think about the new title? The film, which is still slated to be released next year, less than a year, May 3rd, 2024, was initially titled New World Order, but it is now entitled Brave New World. This is being released from Marvel Studios themselves right here on the Twitter and Instagram page. I think also Anthony Mackie released this as well. And so that is interesting right there. What do y'all think about this? Get this damn ad out of here. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Lord. They're not trying to look at you. Anyway. Brave New World comes on the heels of the events of Avengers Endgame and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Chris Evans is no longer the star. It is now Anthony Mackie, and I am rooting for this Black American brother. Yes, gotta represent, man. This is one of my most anticipated films. I'm looking forward to this more than Black Panther in a way, to be honest with you guys. But what do y'all think about this? I think this is you got New World Order. That is that's tying in with an older, or like WrestleMania, or I forgot, don't butcher me, WrestleMania fans, or wrestling fans, World Wrestling Federation, WWF, WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, but that was an NWO. But also New World Order is a huge conspiracy, and man, I used to be in conspiracies tough, like when I was like 19, 20 years old, like, oh my god, it's a conspiracy, and the Bilderbergs, and then I realized how stupid all that was and stayed away from it. But New World Order is like a conspiracy that you can look it up if you want to, that is like a one world government and all this stuff, and it's a bunch of stuff. And maybe I was like, oh snap, that is a catchy title right there. That is really going to get some people, in the theaters, you know what I'm saying? And I think the title fit well too, because I lost my train of thought. Hydra that's all Hydra is either real or perceived as a conspiracy. Was it Big Brother watching over you and all that? So it fits perfectly within the story, even if it is related to a conspiracy. And and so this seems like they're trying to pull the safe route. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. I don't know. But what do y'all think about this? Brave New World does seem extra friendly. But it can still be doing good. But you guys let me know what you think about that, if you're happy with the new title or not. I'm cool with it. Eman, $10 super chat. The people are asking for Flash and Spider-Verse spoiler reviews. Hit me with the yes. I guess I'm gonna have to hit them with the yes, y'all. I guess I'm gonna have to. Yes! I guess it's going down then, man. I guess it's going down. I'm off tomorrow and Tuesday, so I'll hit you up after this. I'll go see it tomorrow. I don't got nothing to do. Grocery shop, and I'm getting a haircut on Tuesday morning. Got me an appointment, but yeah, if we can do it tomorrow or Tuesday, I'm down. I would want to see the Flash again, though. I don't know if there's going to be another screening, but yeah, we'll work it out. So, guys, Flash spoiler review and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse spoiler review coming soon. Elliot, where you at, Elliot? Where you at? Where you at, Elliot? Where you at? Where you at? Thank you, Eman, for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. And y'all, right before this, he went live as well. And so check him out. He did comic book news and movie news. So already. Let's see here. Pa King, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it last. Cap Comics are all about politics, social issues, and conspiracy. Yeah, this was a perfect catchy title. You know what I'm saying? But also, let's talk about this right here, though. Seth Rollins' role in Captain America: Brave New World reportedly revealed, and this is interesting. And I was just talking about the WWE as well, because New World Order. Seth Rollins has reportedly wrapped up his work on the 4th Captain America film. Excuse me, this is him right here on the right. He is a WWE superstar. Here is some set photos of him. And who could he be playing? Well, let's see. Now, Entertainment News Scooper, Can We Get Some Toast, is sharing an update on the project, claiming that Rollins has officially wrapped filming on the film. The Scooper also says that Rollins will be playing the role of King Cobra, a character in Marvel Comics who gets involved with the Serpent Society. While the report that Rollins is playing Cobra hasn't been officially confirmed by the wrestler or Marvel at this time, the casting does seem to match up with the Serpent Society speculation. And here he is right here. Oh man, I hope they can. Man, so he gonna be. That's how he gonna look right there. That's the costume and everything. So, woo, they gotta. Well, they making scrolls look good so far. So maybe they can pull this off as well. I don't know. Don't whoever designed MODOK, don't let them touch this. Everything else is good, but I gotta be honest with you. Hold on. The stylized design of Seth Rollins' jacket does kind of evoke the Cobra hood imaginary used in many of Claus Voorhees' costumes from the comics, and the pendant-like item around the female actor's chest area does seem to evoke the diamond imagery that Diamondback is known for. Man, and wait. Am I in the wrong? Am I? This is not even kept. Oh no, it is. Okay. Okay, I can't read all that, but I don't know nothing about King Cobra. Let me say this. Before Captain America, it was at some Comic-Con, I want to say maybe 2017 or something like that. There was a Comic-Con panel, and before they released the title Captain America Civil War, it was titled Captain America Serpent Society. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna front stunt. I don't know much about Serpent Society, but I just know that they are Captain America villains. Now, I know that we all have fun over here and poke fun at E-Man, calling him an Anthony Mackie hater. No, he's not really a hater, but we have fun saying all that. He's worried. I'm over here very enthusiastic. E-Man always says that, okay, he's worried that this film will not focus on Sam much and all these other characters. And and E-Man, if you're watching this, I'm back and forth with your commentary. Sometimes I agree, sometimes I disagree, but I think I'm riding with you this time. And the reason why I say that is, you could say the same argument about Captain America 3 Civil War, how that was an ensemble film and it focused on a lot of characters. However, you still had Captain America 1 and 2 to flesh out Steve Rogers. So it really didn't matter if Captain America 3 did focus on a lot, because that's what I was thinking at first. I was like, well, Captain America 3 had a lot of characters in it. So if Captain America 4 has a lot of characters in it, is no big deal. But I have to kind of retract that, because Chris Evans, Steve Rogers had Cap 1 and 2 to develop, Steve Rogers, and Captain America 4 won't. But no, I don't know. I don't know how I feel now. I'm all over the place, because at the same time, Winter Soldier was an introduction to Sam, and we did see him as well in Civil War. But then we also got to see more of him in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So there was his development. I don't know. I'm just nervous. I want the movie to be good, but you got all these people coming: Betty Ross, Harrison Ford, the leader, and that would be enough already. But then you have the whole Serpent Society coming in too. That does seem like a lot. I'm not saying that it cannot be done, but oh man, I just want it to be good, man. I don't know. I don't know. Eman, you may be right, sir. You may be right. This may be too much. This may be too much, and I don't want it to be. But anyway, that's the Serpent Society. Let's keep going with this. Let me get rid of that. Harrison Ford's new Marvel set photos teases his Red Hulk transformation. Now, I don't know how I feel about this myself, but okay, they're talking about, but all they're saying really is that, okay, look at his pants, they're ripped and threaded and stuff. Did he just change into the Red Hulk? The reason why that may, well, I don't know how much Harrison Ford is going to be doing as far as physical acting for this role. Is he actually going to be out there transforming? Well, no, they would show him in his human form, and so I mean, he does have to be human before he turns into the Hulk. So maybe they get a few shots of him in the pants, but I can't see it. They're saying that his pants are ripped and all of this, and you know, and tattered, and so this may be, you know, him turning into the Red Hulk. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Of course, what they're talking about, Marvel. I mean, Sam's new suit right here. That does look better than what he had in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Ever since Ford was announced as President Thunderbolt Ross and Anthony Mackie's upcoming blockbuster, formerly named the New World Order, fans speculated that the big-time actor would be wearing a mocap suit in the near future. While speaking about his time on set for the fourth Captain America film, Ford noted how they are tough days and easy days. It's fun. He also made sure to add that he likes doing something different to what he's ever done. So there we go right there. Now, would I love to see a Red Hulk in the MCU? Hell yes, I want to see Red Hulk. Man, my first introduction to Red Hulk was on Disney. It wasn't on Disney Plus at the time, but it is now. Avengers: Earth Mightiest Heroes. The way they did it in that was dope. When the Red Hulk powered up, he was engulfed in flames. That's a badass, in my opinion. So yes, I want to see the dimension in the MCU. But guys, I really don't want to see any Hulks. No Baby Hulk, no She-Hulk, no Red Hulk until they get the Green Hulk right, Mark Ruffalo right. And it's like, okay, I know that you don't have all the rights, but if that's the case, you have a whole encyclopedia of other characters that you can put on the screen, big screen. I believe in stalling. Kevin Feige made that comment years ago, like we're not stalling, but I believe in stalling until you get all the rights. But I don't know. Will we see a Red Hulk in New World or Brave New World? Excuse me. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. So Harrison Ford, maybe Red Hulk, you know, because of the pants. We also got King Cobra right here. And we have a new title for the film. It's no longer New World Order. It is Brave New World. You guys let me know what you think about all of that before we move on to the final topic of the day. Let's see here. All right. Oh, did I miss that super chat? I think okay. Hold on. All right. Got that one. The NWO Hulk Hogan. Got you. Okay. Hydra wanted New World Order and Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Agreed. So it's, man, it's perfect. Y'all gonna change it, but so it's happening. Right on. Rims 17 for the $10 super chat. Been holding me down today.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay.
Thank you so much, Rams. I appreciate it. Dropping some love to one of the most hardworking and passionate film critics on these YouTube streets. Thank you. Could work harder though. Can't wait for that Across the Spider-Verse panel discussion. Love to Mama and Papa Avery. Yes, love them dearly. Thank you, Rim17. We love you. Thank you. All right. Yes. The Serpent Society. Serpent Society makes way more sense than Hulk villains. Yeah, they did make Quantumania MODOK. I said MODOK. MODOK look like Boo Boo. The Scoopers are hit or miss, or the Scoopers hit or miss gun and shot down the Scoops. Okay. All right. Yes, it's going down. It's going down. The Serpent Society could be cool if they use it in an interesting way. Just hope I hope not. I hope not. Right on. Man, One Take is living it up over in Italy right now. He is doing it big over there. I agree 100%. The way Sam has been written into the MCU is hard to see him as the focus. I hope they do this brother justice. Diamond back, maybe used to seduce Captain America. Interesting. I don't know who that is. They would probably just be goons. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, he's in the 80s. He's in the 80s, but you know, I'm not trying to be a ages somewhere or whatever. Man, roll to 50K. I need to get that. Thank you. Sharon Polite, another $10 super chat. Yes! Thank you so much. Hey, God, thanks for your video and the content. You are very welcome, Sharon, and thank you for the super chat. Matter of fact, didn't you leave me another one, like another $10 one the other day, like in the comment section? I think that was you. Was that you? Yep, it sure was you, Sharon Polite. Yep. Thank you for this $10 and for the $10 you put in the other comment section, like the super thanks. So thank you for the $20, right? Actually, so thank you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Red Hulk, Red She-Hulk. It's called a stunt double. Facts. Recast Mark Ruffalo. No. All right. What's up, Zeus? Maybe Nova Osborne. Okay. All right. And all right, guys, let's move on to the last topic of the day. I don't think I have a background for it because I wasn't going to. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't. This is a topic I was going to talk about super last minute, but let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. And this is so disappointing, but it is what it is. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. All right, let's see if it's going. Oh, Lord. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Sorry, y'all give me 1 second before we move on to this last topic. Oh, this is stupid. Come on, computer. Damn. Okay, go there. Save that. Oh, yeah, I can see everything I'm doing. Oh, well. Okay, so. All right. This is unfortunate, but we got to talk about it. This is coming from movieweb.com. It's not good, y'all. It's not good. MCU star Tenoch Huerta accused of sexual assault by Mexican musician. Tenoch Huerta made his MCU debut in the last year's Black Panther sequel, but new revelations could damage his chance of a return. Damn. It's 2 MCU stars, Jonathan Majors and Tenoch Huerta. Now, I haven't read this yet, but you're innocent until proven guilty. And if he's guilty, he's guilty. But if he's not, I hope that he gets justice. But we're just going to go over the report and see what it says. Marvel Studios are stuck in another controversy as Black Panther Wakanda Forever star Tenoch Huerta has been accused of sexual assault by Mexican saxophonist Maria Elena Rios. In a series of social media posts, Rios claimed that Namor actor is a sexual predator who has been protected by anti-racism group Poder Prieto after she claimed the group published a podcast featuring her without paying her. When they disputed the musician and activist version of events, she said they were simply protecting Huerta. The accounts and details are yet to see any kind of reaction from Huerta, but have already attracted a lot of attention on social media from Marvel fans making comparisons between this case and the recent issues faced by Jonathan Majors, who is still caught up in claims that he assaulted his girlfriend back in March. In the post made by Rios in her native Spanish, she said, I made it very clear to them when I left the group that they protect the violent and sexual predator of Tenoch Huerta, that they did not publish anything about me. They still went to look for me at a concert of hypocrites to avoid scandals for their Marvel LAMTA movie. She explained on this as a subsequent post in which she continued to say, it is very difficult to talk about the emotional abuse and abuse of power of sexual predator who is loved in the world for playing a movie character like Tenoch Huerta. Charming in appearance, the great hallmark of a narcissist, plus a good helping of victimization. And why didn't you report? They said those who live in a macho country where justice is unattainable, where they almost kill you, and you still don't believe you or justice comes. And no, I don't want to be famous. And no, I don't want money because I know how to work. Since being a young girl, Maria Elena Rios has been a well-known saxophonist who in recent years has become heavily involved in activism. Having been the victim of an acid attack herself, Rios has become a voice for other women who have suffered similar attacks. This led to her working with Puerto Prieto, although her relationship with the group now seems to have been soured. Just like the accusations against Jonathan Majors earlier this year, the response from social media has been immediate, but that is before Huerta has given any kind of reply, and the details are to be fully explained in any real capacity. There will likely be several updates on the matter in the next few days. Until the full story is known, Marvel Studios executives will no longer doubt brace themselves for another rough time with personal life for one of their up-and-coming stars hitting headlines. If you want to read the entire article, the link to that is in the description box below. Well, few things. This is serious, and it should not be taken lightly. But I'm not going to come to any conclusions over here. I'm not going to say the man is innocent, and I'm not going to say the man is guilty. I don't know. I wasn't there. But Tenoch Huerta or the alleged victim, either one of them does deserve justice no matter what happened. Now, as far as Marvel is concerned, the good thing about them is Tenoch Huerta is not signed up for any upcoming projects, any upcoming roles. He doesn't have a Loki season 2 around the corner, so they don't have to say anything if they don't want to, ever. Now, if they want to cast him to come back as in Namor 2 or something, but I imagine that's going to be a while, then they may have to say something, but they don't have to say anything. And with Jonathan Majors, Marvel still decided not to say anything, which is smart because nothing has been proven yet. The court date is what, Tuesday? So I'm just saying, man, this is bad regardless, but Tenoch Huerta is not leading any upcoming films. Look, if he's guilty, that's disgusting, and he should face the consequences. No excuse. You don't need to be sexually harassing people. But if he's innocent, and he didn't do anything at all, then he deserves justice as well. I just don't know. And I don't. And another thing is, people are comparing this to Jonathan Majors. What's interesting is Huerta has not, to my understanding, has not had any response yet, or his legal team or anything. Like the same report as the report came out for Jonathan Majors, and the same report simultaneously, his lawyer was coming out like, yeah, they saying this, but it's BS and we got proof. So now that I don't want to say that as that's an indication that Huerta is guilty, because nobody has come out and said anything in his defense. But this is interesting right here. I also want to know, when did this take place? When did this take place? I don't think we have that information. I mean, was it one incident? Was it multiple incidents? You know, he could be a sexual predator. He could be. I don't know. Or she could just be jealous because, you know, he didn't oblige her advances or something. You know, we don't know. We're not gonna come to any conclusions over here. But that is the headline and a few of the details for now. Again, and I don't want to comment like, why didn't you report it? It's much easier said than done. You know, people can really get hurt when it comes to things like that. Who knows? Maybe she wanted to, but she was threatened or something. But I don't know. But this is the headline for now, and we're just gonna have to wait and see before all of the details come out. Let me trying to grab some of these comments. Let's see here. Okay. All right. All right. I have a feeling this might be about his comments to the Mexican press about racism. Okay, Andrew. I wonder what he said. I may have to look it up. His feelings about his comments to the Mexican press about racism. So are you saying that he made some comments to the Mexican press about racism and she's retaliating by making these accusations? Is that what you're saying? Or am I misunderstanding everything that you said? Let's see here. Okay, that's on that. Okay. Yes, Rims, I do agree. We do need some Olivia Pope action. Yes, that would be great to get to the bottom of this. Yeah. It's yeah. This is true. He was all right as Maymore, but to tell you the truth, he really didn't scratch that itch for me. So I got, recast. Okay. This is becoming a little bit too common in Hollywood / superhero movies. Unfortunately. I'm still mourning Kang, to be honest. I have no comment or opinion on the latest news, right? I personally feel that Jonathan Majors is innocent, just the way things have been coming up, but we're gonna have to see. Still can't come to conclusions. I'm confused as to what's going on. They can recast if this is true. Yep. Is she filing charges or just posted about this? Good question. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to see. But Ezra got rewarded with her own film for their despicable acts, and that's all I'm going to say on that. Well, I think that I think the film was already shot before the bulk of all of his mess. Okay. I don't want to. Some comments are a little insensitive, but the Jonathan Majors incident with a woman, I need to see the verdict. Oh, of course. I would hope that you would want to see the verdict before passing judgment. Of course, for this Tenoch case, the exact same thing was being filed against him. Yeah, let's just wait and see. Is she saying he assaulted her, or is she speaking for someone else? I don't understand what's going on. I'm on the side of justice. Let me try to figure that out real quick, Sony. Because I did skim over it. The accounts and details are yet to see any. Okay, wait. Claims he's sexual predator. And a series of social media posts. So I don't know, but if you're going to make posts about it, I will hope that you will file a report too. But I don't know the entire situation. The accounts and details are yet to see any kind of reaction from Huerta, but I've already attracted a lot of attention between the case. Yeah, so okay. I made it very clear to them when I left the group that they protect the violent and sexual predator. They did not publish anything about me. Hold on. In a post made by Rios in her native Spanish, she said, I made it very clear to them when I left their group that they protect the violent and sexual predator of Tenoch, that they did not publish anything about me. They still went to look for me at a concert of hypocrites to avoid. What does that mean? I made it very clear to them when I left their group that they protect the violent and sexual predator, that they not publish anything about me. They still went to look for me at a concert of hypocrites to avoid scandals for their. She explains in so. Okay. Well, what I'm not going to do is, this is an article from MovieWeb. Maybe there are more quotes or social media posts, and MovieWeb did not include them all. So I definitely don't want to come to the conclusions about just these 2 paragraphs. I do have my questions, and we'll do my research. I wasn't even planning on talking about this. It came up last minute, but we're just gonna have to see, y'all. We're gonna have to see. I will say though, on the surface, if you're gonna make posts on social media, I want to take you seriously. I do. I would also think it would be a good idea to file a police report, but I don't know all the details, so we're just going to see. So, guys, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this? I kind of wish I would have, ended this on a more positive note, but this is the headline right here. Tenoch Huerta is being accused of sexual assault by a Mexican musician. Hopefully, the truth will come out and justice will be served on whoever does need to get it. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in that comment section below. But guys, that is it. That is the last topic for the movie news roundup show. I want to thank all of you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And there we go right there, y'all. This is the show. If you do want an audio only version for this right here, you can get it. Well, there's a link to it in the description with buzzsprout.com. And if y'all already had it out, you're going to miss all the announcements and stuff like that. But buzzsprout.com, I'm on all of these platforms right here. You can see it on the screen as well as SoundCloud as well. So get your audio only version on. I probably had it uploaded tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel like doing it tonight. Also check out my Across the Spider-Verse review, non-spoilers, but a spoiler review will be coming soon. It will be coming soon. Also, check out my non-spoiler review for Flash. Good movie. Bit overhyped, but good movie. And also, don't got nothing to do with comic book stuff, but help your boy out with them views, Transformers, Rise of the Beast. Like Eman said earlier, and I said earlier in the show, I will be covering Secret Invasion. But there is another upcoming show that I will be covering as well, and I'm so excited to talk about it. I'm not going to say it just yet because I want to build it up a bit more. But I'm super duper excited about it. Okay. I want to thank all of you that came through. I think we got up to 100 people tonight, so that's pretty good. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. That's all. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sonny Peach. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Cordell. I do appreciate it. All right. I love it. 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 Do I have any other So we got a Flash review coming, a spoiler review, Spider-Verse spoiler review. And I'm still gonna be doing a movie news roundup show. My schedule changes every month, and so I had to work Friday night. I had to work Friday, had to work Saturday, and I don't care about all that. Movie news roundup show, it's still gonna be here. It's just it may not be every week. It may just be random, but it's not going anywhere. You'll at least get once every 2 weeks in this show every week. But again, I got some more announcements, but I'm gonna hold that now until later. I think that's everything. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's just my opinion. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.